We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. These two teams they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. Second and 9. Looking to throw. Ellis. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. And look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people right on the ground.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down, and will.
Lions, first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions, first down.
Another run for Gibbs here. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 more yards now go around. A first down as well.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Anderson running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to the Porter. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Ellis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Here we go, set. 19, charge.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Got you locked. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Looking to throw. Ellis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gomez. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence that allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here and puts it in the end zone.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. This drive starts with a Haskins carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Ellis. Right side to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy Eagles. 19, 19.
Back to throw. Ellis to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
But it's certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to roll back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Come on, set, ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A great play there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. 21, Vikings, nothing. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Now McCarthy. Open man, that's Fulton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
79. Undercrush. 70 Rangers. Panther 11.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Check down, complete to Haskins. And he's going to be stopped out right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Riggs. Go.
To the air again, McCarthy. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 27. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On the set.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ellis. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 60 yards. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
You heard about a man, the love controller, the love king, I told you. Hard on and let the journey begin.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Throwing is McCarthy. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work, because he's got to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 7 Pirate. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. 19 tight.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Mustang 18 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Throwing again, McCarthy. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
is 2nd and 10.
60. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Come 19. Come 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards for him.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw again. They'll go underneath to Haskins. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Dragon 60, 70 Timberwolf. 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. 19 Lion.
McCarthy going to throw again. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad.
They're broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by Laporta. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down, Lions.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Ellis. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
31.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Weaver. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
70 Lions, trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Shut up. 19, Bravo 80. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Jump outside. Been rolling, boys. Been rolling. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. That's Weaver. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Lions 31. Vikings 13. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And fighting down inside the 25. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive, so you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Ellis. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Cowboy 80.
2nd and 5. To the left side, he finds Tesla. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Jonathan Bernard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready? Johnny Lions.
They'll go again with Gibbs. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Off play action. Ellis on the move past the 40. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 6 yards away. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now at 25. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. What are you guys doing? Seriously? Is that even a play?
What was that? Are you kidding me?
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ellis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Gets by him and out of the delay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he's been terrific here this afternoon.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He finds his man complete. That's Todd. 31. Here's second down and 2.
Here we go. Set. 19, 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Ellis. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Ellis. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gomez. Second and 12.
19, a loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Now an audible here into something else. Off the play fake. Ellis. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Come on, ready.
They'll run Anderson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protected. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Nike 8, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Now McCarthy. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Barking down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline. Because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
70 Timberwolf, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion.
Stick him with a pass. Here's McCarthy. Check down, complete to Haskins. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Cut 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Let's go. Panther 60.
And a give. Here's Gibbs. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Now they'll change things up.
At the 29-yard line.
Second down, and they go back to Haskins. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
What's that in? What's that in? What's the key?
McCarthy off the play fake. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
going for it. Here's McCarthy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll try the middle with Anderson.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time on the clock.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
The give, right side for Gibbs.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say the one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
A gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Joseph. It's a gain of 2. Brings up
looking to throw McCarthy.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Ready? Warriors 17, Viking 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hurt. Hey, spin. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19.
To the air again, McCarthy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. The offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
19 Lion.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate. It was just incomplete and not intercepted.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Rush in. Rush in. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Check 60. Check.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught at the 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams chalk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Warriors set. Here we go. Shot. Go.
To the air with McCarthy. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
19 Tiger.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. Charles, a lot of happy faces.